Selena, are you sure?
We got this.
The
Grab
internet
always
never
can.
sleeps, and when it comes to celebrity relationships, it practically turns into a detective agency running on caffeine, screenshots, and emotional damage. 1 minute, everything looks picture perfect. Matching smiles, sweet interviews, red carpet chemistry polished so brightly it could blind a satellite. And then suddenly, like thunder cracking across a clear summer sky, the rumors begin. Quiet whispers become loud conversations. Deleted Instagram posts become evidence. Fans transform into investigators. And somewhere in the middle of all that chaos, two people sit under a spotlight so intense it could melt steel. Now, the latest relationship caught in that storm is none other than Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. According to swirling online rumors, things behind the scenes may not be as fairy tale perfect as they once appeared. Alleged cheating whispers, suspicious social media activity, emotional distance, tension bubbling beneath the surface. The internet has grabbed this story with both hands and refuses to let go. And honestly, if you've spent even 5 minutes online recently, you've probably seen people dissecting every blink, every caption, and every awkward silence like it's the final scene in a crime documentary. But here's where things get genuinely fascinating. This isn't just another celebrity breakup rumor. This feels different. This feels like two completely different emotional worlds crashing into one another at full speed while the whole world watches from the sidelines with popcorn in hand. And before we go any further, if you enjoy deep dives into celebrity culture, relationship analysis, and the kind of Hollywood drama that feels like a Netflix series nobody can stop binge watching, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Celebrity Scope, and turn on notifications because trust me, this story gets messier the deeper you look. At first glance, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco seemed like an unlikely but oddly charming pairing. She's one of the most recognizable stars on the planet. Someone who has spent years navigating fame, heartbreak, health battles, and relentless public scrutiny. He's the successful producer with the quirky personality, the laid-back humor, the I don't care what anyone thinks energy that initially looked refreshing next to Selena's emotionally heavy public image. But sometimes what looks comforting at the beginning becomes frustrating later on, because relationships are strange little creatures. At first, they arrive dressed like dreams. They sit politely at the table. They smile. They make promises. But over time, reality enters the room wearing muddy boots. Suddenly, habits appear. Emotional patterns emerge. Communication breaks down. And people begin realizing they may have fallen in love with potential instead of compatibility. That's exactly what many people believe may be happening here. The rumors suggest Selena has been feeling emotionally neglected, insecure, and increasingly disconnected. Not necessarily because of one explosive betrayal, but because of something slower, quieter, and in some ways more painful, emotional misunderstanding. The sort that builds gradually like pressure beneath the ocean floor before eventually triggering a tsunami. And honestly, when you really examine the dynamics people are discussing online, you can see why fans are concerned. Selena has always appeared deeply emotional, introspective, and self-aware. She's spoken openly about mental health struggles, insecurities, and the pressure she places on herself. There's a vulnerability about her that fans connect with because it feels human, painfully human. But vulnerability requires understanding. It requires patience. It requires emotional intelligence. And this is where critics claim the relationship may have started cracking. Many observers believe Benny Blanco operates on an entirely different emotional wavelength. Not malicious, not cruel, just disconnected. Like someone trying to read a complicated emotional novel with half the pages missing. There's this growing perception online that while Selena seeks reassurance, emotional depth, and sensitivity, Benny approaches problems with logic, detachment, and a sort of it's not that serious mentality. Now imagine those two energies trapped inside the same relationship during stressful moments. That's not a romance anymore. That's emotional chess played during an earthquake. What makes the situation even sadder for fans is the feeling that Selena may have entered this relationship determined to finally get it right. After years of public heartbreak and intense scrutiny, many people believe she genuinely wanted stability, marriage, security, partnership, a future that felt grounded instead of chaotic. But relationships built on hope alone can become dangerous.